Yes, I do. And the comments that Mark Drakeford has made and the noises he's made are very positive because it benefits the people of my constituency and the people of Wales to have a Welsh government working very closely with the UK government, because there are a lot of areas which are still reserved to the UK government in terms of defence, social security and others. And it needs close working between the First Minister and the Prime Minister to make sure that both governments are delivering for the people of Wales. And I really do hope that Mark Drakeford is true to his word and looks forward to working with Liz. But there has to be an element of disagreement sometimes. We are very different parties. And I do hope that we can find a way through this that respects the devolution settlement and that Liz works very closely with the First Minister to benefit my constituents.
Brilliantly put, if I may, and I'll just pick up the last point there, because nobody, whether they live in England or any other part of the United Kingdom or Wales, can be allowed to forget the fact that Liz Truss is a unionist. She believes in the United Kingdom, but she's not anti-devolution. She may be anti-independence for Scotland, but she's not anti-devolution.
No, and that's the point. And it's been attested in Wales. The people of Wales respect devolution. We had the Welsh Senedd elections and sort of the abolishing the Welsh Assembly Party was defeated well and truly. People in Wales want devolution, and Liz respects that. Liz is committed to myself personally and to my leader, Andrew R.T. Davies, to work very closely with the Welsh Conservative group in the Senedd to make sure that we're coming up with unionist policies and that when things are being discussed in Westminster, that devolution is being taken into account, that it's not being rode roughshod over, and that actually the devolved administrations in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland have a key part of policy decision making in number 10. Because if we are to keep our precious United Kingdom together, we need to make sure it's all working together, cohesively together, and not one part of the United Kingdom feels disadvantaged over another.
Final point, and it's an important one, and bear in mind, I'm an ex-industrial correspondent, and I remember the steel works, the coal mines, and the old smokestack Welsh economy. It's very, very different now. It's tourism, it's brilliant farming, and it's also the motor industry. Do you think that Prime Minister Liz Truss gets what Wales can contribute to the economic well-being of the United Kingdom?
Yes, I do. And that's one thing which convinced me wholeheartedly to support Liz was at the hustings that we had in Cardiff. She set out a clear vision for the economy, about how we can build the economy in Wales, working very closely with the UK government. She talked about the M4 relief road, which is actually going to help businesses across Wales. She's committed to building that. She's committed to work to on the corporate and also reversing the national insurance rise, which is going to help working people in our country. Liz Truss understands devolution. She wants to work very closely, I say, with the Welsh Government and the Welsh Conservative group to actually make devolution work for everybody. And that's what I want to see, is politicians stop arguing and actually getting on with the day job of representing our constituents to make their lives better, because that's what we are elected to do.